Anyone seen the ad where you've got, one person with a thing of peanut butter and another person with a big chunk of chocolate, and somehow they inadvertently smack into each other, and the chocolate gets hooked up with the peanut butter and a brand new taste sensation is created. And I never have had this happen to me, but I kind of had the same thing happen this past week with a couple of unrelated items that normally you wouldn't think would go together for the real estate industry. The first thing I was reading about was the American Housing Rescue and Foreclosure Prevention Act of 2008. This is legislation that just was signed into law very recently, and there's 5 parts to it. The first part is $300 billion is dedicated to FHA refinancing of loans. A little bit lower interest rate is geared to help people out of their financial mess. There's another $4 billion given for buying and rehabbing foreclosed houses. The third part is that there's new deductions in property taxes. And the fourth is that they've kind of changed the vacation home status. Good or bad, they've just changed it. But the one that really interested me was the $7,500 tax credit for first-time home buyers. It's not really a credit. It's more of an interest-free loan, but there is some confusion about it. So that's the peanut butter part. It is the Foreclosure Prevention Act of 2008. Now the chocolate, I was reading somewhere else that, at least in our market, home sales of properties up to $150,000 is up 200% from where it was last year. So this is a very active market. Tells me that we should be possibly more active in it than we are right now. And so you got the peanut butter and the chocolate, and when you put these two together, what does it really come up with? Well, in my mind, the new product is a first-time home buyer seminar. Now, first-time home buyer seminars have been around for a long time, and they're actually fairly successful. But I like this one, or this idea, because of the $7,500 credit that you get on your taxes. First of all, my guess is that there's a whole pool of buyers out there who don't even know about it. It hasn't been publicized probably as well as it could have. And for the people who do know about it, there's a lot of misconceptions. What really is it? So I think if you have a seminar to explain at least this portion of it, you're going to get people in, advertising $7,500 tax credit, come to my seminar and learn more. And the way that I would like to see home seminars done is to actually add some value. Don't just bring people in because you want them to buy houses from you. Let's add some value to it. So, you as a real estate professional, you need to be there. I would also have a mortgage person there, someone who can understand and maybe give a little pitch on mortgages and qualifying and good credit, and answer questions about the $7,500 tax credit. I'd also have a title person there, someone who can understand or who can explain the tax or what goes on with the title work. Even for me, I've been doing this a long time. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and many of us don't understand the nuances of title work. And fourthly, I'd have a real estate attorney there, someone who can explain the legal implications of what they're doing and answer a lot of questions. And I think between these 4 entities, you've really pulled together a nice package, something that is truly of value. And this is what people are looking for. You're answering questions. And this, we've talked about this many times, that this is our role these days, is to add the value and explain things and be the guidance counselor. So I think, but if you do something like this, there's always people who hang around at the end of these seminars, and they're genuinely interested in pursuing it. And everyone benefits from it. The consumer's better served, and we get some more business. So in a down market like this, put the peanut butter and the chocolate together and see what you come up with. But to be honest with you, all this talk about food has made me hungry. So we'll see you later.